Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to our channel. I'm Brandy from Bran and Jess. And if you're just new to this channel, welcome. And if you are recurring, welcome as well. Here we are for our Soul's Expression weekly energy forecast for the week of September 21st to September 27th. Time is quantum. So just keep in mind that whenever you receive this message, regardless of the date and time, it is for you. Hopefully you can find value here. So we definitely invite you to like, share, subscribe, comment. All those things help the algorithm and help us get our message out there. So let's dive into it. This is always from a evolutionary astrology perspective and intuitive guidance. Jessica is going to be on next week's episode or video as we discuss the weekly energies. And we just give you a bit of information and hopefully help you guide your week and navigate the week ahead with the energies as your soul moves through its evolutionary process and its growth process. Lots happening this week. So what I'm feeling is that we are experiencing, so you will be experiencing a shift in dynamic, a shift in energy. We have, lots of energy shifts this week. We have I was going to say the spring equinox, but depending on where you are in the world, definitely it is equinox. So here in the northern hemisphere where I am, it is fall equinox, but it is also spring equinox in the southern hemisphere. So regardless, it's a shift in our earthly realm. So Mother Earth it's a tipping point, a shift in energy. And for the fall equinox, it is a time of harvest, a time of equilibrium, balancing the energies. So regardless of where you are right now in the world, just have a look at what has been transpiring for the last 6 months and where are you now? What are you harvesting from the seeds you planted, let's say even 3 months ago or 6 months ago? Okay. So this is just a harvest energy and an energy of whatever was transpiring or happening. Now we are at that tipping point where it's time to I'm almost feeling it. It's like the inhale, we're at its peak. And now we're entering the exhale. Okay. So very, very nice energy happening there with the equinox. And actually, Jess and I are hosting a free event today, a free collective reading for our community and whoever wants to join that. Actually, I will put the link below. Even if you can't make it live, you could receive it in replay if you would like to get that collective message for the fall equinox or the equinox energies in general. All right. So what else is happening this week? Well, we have Libra season. The sun is entering Libra. So it'll be in Libra till October 22nd. And that's also happening tomorrow on the equinox. So Libra also represents this balancing out of energies. I will make a video for Libra season. So be sure to check that out on our channel for more information on that. But we're definitely entering a rebalancing act. From an evolutionary astrology perspective, the Libra energies are innately unbalanced, and it's the part of our awareness that is going to be heightened to find more equilibrium in our life, find more balance. So it's a rebalancing of energies that we are stepping into for the next couple of weeks. So a lot of it will have to do with how we relate to other people. Okay. So this is a time to be aware of how you're relating and how you are relating and building relationships with other people without compromising your principles, your needs, and without appeasement for other people. So no people pleasing here, so it's a great time to become aware of what is out of balance, meaning Are you giving too much and not receiving enough? Or are you mostly on the receiving end, and maybe what's out of balance is the giving part? So that all along, if you follow us in our free Facebook group, I'll be talking about Libra season. I'll be talking about it a lot on TikTok as well. So a lot of rebalancing there. Establishing harmony will be on the forefront of our to-do list, our spiritual soul's to-do list. Okay. And yeah, I'm also feeling a lot of decision making, only because Mars is still in Gemini with lots of it's a very versatile, flexible energy, lots of option. I feel that it's a time that we are coming more into our strategy and utilizing different options, different people. We've might come out of Virgo season with our new process, and now we're ready to connect with different types of people or reestablish the union in our partnerships, business, bosses, colleagues, friendships, in our love relationships. This has to do everywhere. So check out where this is for you. Where now it's like we're faced with options. And with Mercury retrograde, still retrograde, but now it's entering retrograde in Virgo on the 23rd. This is really going to give us a very specific time period to when, because we are in reorientation, to decide what is useful. This is a time to discriminate. Okay, this is what I need. This is not. Okay, this is good. This is not. This is good information. This is not good information. So it's very discerning here, Mercury in Virgo, and it will be retrograding till October 2nd. So just keep that in mind. So this week, we are still in those retrograde energies. We still have all those planets retrograde. It is still very much an internal conscious process, if you so choose to work with these energies. And that's why we put this information out there. It's to help you really consciously navigate the energies of growth that your soul is so wanting you to participate in. So a lot of details that we might have missed a couple weeks ago while Mercury was moving through Virgo, now it's returning there and wants us to check out some details that we to really help us through Libra for the tipping of the scales of where am I putting my energy, on this side or on this side? How am I going to decide something so that the energies are more in balance? Okay. We also have Virgo going to enter Venus at the end of the month. So I believe it's on the 28th or 29th. I forget. I think it's the 29th, where Venus will, 29th, Venus enters Libra. So that's next week, but she's still preparing, moving through, finishing touches in her Virgo. And we might be feeling that healing because, as I talked about last week, it's like a lot of aha moments are coming to light of what are the patterns and habits you've been moving through that are no longer of service to you and others, that are no longer healthy, and what changes can you make to help you come into Libra season and rebalance everything. So everything is interconnected. So yeah, I would say this week to just be mindful of your relationships. How do you exchange money? Yes, it could be around money for sure, especially with Venus going to be moving into Libra soon. But any type of relationship you are in, we participate in society. So we participate in any time. How do you relate to others? And is it in harmony? Is it in equilibrium? So it's going to be a great time to maybe, I work this way, but it depends on you. I sometimes will list out, what are my most important relationships? How do I value them? How do I participate in them? How do I show up in them? And is that energy balanced out? I'm going to finish this report with the 2 cards that fell out for our weekly guidance And we have the otter spirit. You are never alone. And it's two little otters together. And what a great way to start Libra season. What's the number? 42. 4 plus 2, 6. 6. That 6 is that equilibrium energy. It's that balancing energy. And we have two otters in a heart. So this could be a lot for you showing up around matters and relationships of the heart. There might be some tough decisions to make. Maybe some of you, it's even like the splitting of energies where you're discerning what's good for you and what's not. Maybe some of you, it's uniting. Regardless, relationships are on the forefront here with you are never alone, and knowing that also your relationship to spirit. Are you consciously working and co-creating with spirit, and knowing that you are definitely guided? So whatever it is that you have to, maybe it's rebalancing out how you are connecting to yourself, how you're connecting to your higher self, spirit, and how you're connecting to others. And what came out with that, it's so interesting, and I love it because it's the stag spirit with take the lead, and the number is 58. 5 plus 8, 13, 1 plus 3. Yeah, building that foundation of self. And this reminds me of very much of Aries energies. And at the polarity point of Libra is Aries. And Aries is all about the self. Okay. And identifying the self, identifying what you need, how you have to show up for yourself. And I feel it's saying take the lead here within your relationships, within how you relate to others. And I think the most important message for this week and this whole month and all the time, regardless of time, is that you can show up now. Okay. If you haven't been, you can show up as yourself, very much in your principles, in your needs, without appeasement. Remember, that's how I started. Without appeasing your needs, without forgetting, without people pleasing. So take the lead and come into relationship and heal those relationships by being yourself, by being in your authentic truth, by not forgetting and suppressing yourself. So I feel that this Libra season, I'll end it this way, is giving us very much the opportunity to show up differently inside, how in our relationships, how we relate to people, how we show up in our workplaces, how we show up in our businesses, anything we are relating to in relationship in. The stag spirit is really saying to take the lead. And that's where I'm feeling a lot of tipping point energies because of the rebalancing with Mother Earth and her equinox energies. And so a lot of us, you are going to be shown that there's two directions. Which direction are you going? Right? So talking about direction, if you would like to really initiate, harness the energies that we are moving through and consciously move through your soul's ascension, your soul's growth, consciously navigating those energies and setting intentions with purpose, with intention, so that you can find your direction, so that you can be on your direction. Jess and I have a community program in a form of membership to really help you to really engage in the energies, learn more around the 12 archetypes. That's what we utilize, is the seasons in astrology. So we are entering Libra seasons, for example, and we will have a new moon in Libra activation ready for you on Sunday, the 25th. So if you join before then, you will have your activation ready and helping you set those intentions so you can be in your direction, in your soul's direction. So all the details will be below this. And as always, thank you for joining us. I hope you find some value in this content, and I'm sending you lots of love and flow. If you have any questions at all, drop them below or send us in a question in the email, and we'd be glad to connect with you and share more around our project there. So have a nice week, and we'll see you again in the Libra season video. Ciao.